Growing up in the 70s and 80s, we had to watch a lot of commercials. And there was a lot of mascots and commercials that we just couldn't stand. Let's take a look at some of them. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video. And today I'm hoping to click something in your head and make you say, Junkman, I forgot about that. Thank you so much. Or say, Junkman, I blocked that from my mind. You re-triggered it. Now I can't get out of my head. I hate you, Junkman. So hopefully you'll get one of the two. Because today we're going to look at commercials from the 70s and 80s that drove me crazy. And let's start off with that damn cat, Morris. Oh, it was so, I'm not going nowhere with you. I don't care what you, oh, you're going to give me some 9 lives, I'll go with you. Oh, hated this cat. And it was voiced by He-Man, so I was really confused in the 80s. I thought He-Man was going to be grumpy. I was like, why ain't He-Man grumpy like he is when he was a cat? But, Morris the cat, I hate you. Let's take a look at Morris the cat.
9 Lives presents Morris.
Ready for a boat ride, Morris?
I wouldn't trust that thing in the bathtub.
We'll eat on board.
Sinking ships affect my appetite.
Oh, don't be finicky. I brought 9 lives.
I can't let her sail that thing alone.
Tuna and chicken or seafood platter.
9 Lives seafood platter. Anchors away.
9 Lives. Nutritious foods cats really like. Even Morris.
I'd walk the plank for 9 lives.
And Morris the cat was like one of these cinematic universe commercials where it would be just, you see one video of Morris the cat, you think that's it, it's over, and then next week or next month there'd be another one new one. It'd go on for years and years and years with this Morris the cat. And here's another one went on years for years. That damn chuck wagon. Oh, pull into the saloon. Give it a break. I'm tired of you running around the kitchen, leaving wood marks all over the floor. The dog would chase after you, and I just hated seeing that wagon. It would ride into some dog food bags. You remember that wagon? Take a look.
A dog can get mighty hungry when he doesn't get his chuck wagon, because dogs love the soft meat-like chunks, the brown crunchy bits, the rich broth chuck wagon makes when you add warm water. Serve your dog chuck wagon. Chances are he's already waiting for it.
If you're going to have a stagecoach, you got to have a guy riding shotgun. Now let's talk about this guy. The Doritos guy. This guy was always eating a bag of Doritos, and they were a perfect bag of Doritos, always facing the camera. Who is he, the perfect bag of Doritos? And he reaches in there and gets one out. Hated this guy. He reminded me of that movie critic. What was it, Gene Shalit? Maybe that was him with that big afro and the mustache. This guy really got on my nerves. Always eating. I ate Doritos. I liked Doritos in the 70s and 80s. And I know you did too. And that was until pizzerias came along. I loved me some pizzeria. But this guy got on my nerves with his big, that snot carpet right there. Shave that thing off. Let's take a look at the Dorito guy.
The judge is going to taste the cheese. He's going to taste the cheese.
If you're the kind of person who appreciates great cheese flavor, Doritos brand nacho cheese flavored tortilla chips can surprise you, especially when you taste nacho cheese flavored Doritos, because they taste as good as they crunch. Doritos nacho cheese, just one of 3 great Doritos flavors.
And here's why. I don't know how many people remember this one. I think I only seen it once or twice, but it creeped me out. Luckily, this is not a video series that kept going. At least, I don't think so. It was more of a PSA than a commercial, but it was these little blue puppets that were supposed to be pills, and they were to teach kids not to eat pills. It was so annoying. It made you want to go eat pills so you could kill yourself. You don't know how many times I saw this commercial at night and went to my grandma's purse and tried to find pills and everything. I remember I ate a whole diaphragm of birth control pills trying to kill myself after seeing this commercial. Oh, take a look.
Hey, what are we doing out of the bottle? This is dangerous. A little kid might come along and think we were candy. That would be awful because we're medicine. He might even eat us. No, 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 no. This is serious. Serious. We could make you delirious. Delirious. Use it on the healthy fear of us. Fear of us. Too much of us is dangerous. No, no, no. Doctors tell the pharmacy. Pharmacy. Types of pills that you will need. You will need. And he knows the harm that we can
that wasn't bad enough, what about the cowboy? They didn't shoot anybody. Didn't even have a gun, I don't think. The Hubba Bubble Cowboy. Oh, this one, I hate this commercial because I would see it and it would take me a few minutes to figure out what it was. It would get me all excited. I was like, oh my God, it's a cowboy. He comes out of the saloon. Oh, this would be a showdown. Oh, only showdown I got to watch in the 70s when I was sick from school was the Showcase Showdown. They didn't kill anybody on that either, sadly. But I so wanted to see this cowboy just murder somebody. Somebody deserved it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want to see him murder an innocent women, child, or anything. I just wanted to see a murderer or an outlaw that needed it. But no, all he did is blow a bubble in his face. Oh, can you imagine being a local law enforcement and that's your job is to blow bubbles in someone's face? Stop blowing bubbles! Let's take a look.
The hyena has nobody meaner. No trouble.
You're always ready for a gum fight with Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum. Uh-oh. Cause soft, juicy, delicious Hubba Bubba lets you blow amazing, no-stick bubbles that won't stick to your face.
Stick to laughing, hyena. Big bubbles, low troubles.
Oh, now this one is, this guy is so annoying. This is the Don't Call Me Ray. Remember this guy? You don't gotta call me Ray. You don't gotta call me Jay. You don't gotta call me Ray J. Oh, I know what I'll call you, a barfly. He sits around the bar telling people what not to call him. And I don't know, this apparently was a comedian at the time, and this was his whole stick. I don't know who thought it was funny. I don't know what was wrong with humor in the 70s. This is not funny. The guy even showed up on Sanford and Son. People was laughing their 70s afro off when he was saying, you don't gotta call me Ray. You don't gotta call, I don't. So, tell me this is annoying. Tell me this isn't annoying. Watch.
Give me an Anheuser-Busch Natural Light.
Just say natural.
You see, you doesn't have to call it Anheuser-Busch Natural Light, and you doesn't have to call it Anheuser Natural, and you doesn't have to call it Busch Natural. Just say natural.
Johnson's right.
Oh, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay.
For a great tasting light beer, just say natural.
But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
2 naturals, please.
Please don't ask him his name.
Name? You can call me Ray, or you can call me...
Here, speaking of annoying, here's one that drove me crazy. And it's not a person. It's not a puppet. It's not an old lady looking for her meat. No, what is this? It's just ketchup. How can ketchup bother me? Well, it did. As a kid, it really bothered me because it was those Heinz ketchup commercial. Well, excuse me, Heinz tomato ketchup. Is there other kind of ketchup? I've never seen watermelon ketchup. But they would pour it out and it would be so slow. Yeah, in the 70s and the 80s, growing up, we had ketchup in glass bottles. We couldn't squeeze a ketchup. Couldn't do it. I had to sit there and hit the back of it and put it at a 95-degree angle. Oh, never mind. I almost said a bad word. I'm sorry, guys. I almost said a bad word. But anyway, the commercial, they would show it come out so slow. The guy running around, get a hot dog and everything, come back and it's still dripping out. Who waits around that much? Stick a fork in and get the ketchup out. Watch.
Their ketchup's coming out a lot slower than ours does.
That's not good manners. Oh, you noticed our Heinz. Here, taste it. Anticipation. Anticipation is making me wait.
Best ketchup I ever tasted.
That's pouring it on a little thick.
Yeah.
Thick, rich Heinz ketchup.
Now here's one I can't get angry about because it makes me cry. And this is another one that seemed like they want to show at 1 o'clock in the morning. While I was trying to play Mario, I'm trying to rescue a princess. And they're going to show this video, a commercial, and then I have to sit around and play with my dog for the next 3 hours. Because this was a video where a kid didn't have enough time for his little dog. So his dog walked around and cried and then went and packed his suitcase and left the house. And there I was playing Mario. I was like, let me just get through World 7, please. And I feel so bad I have to end up playing with the dog and turn the Nintendo off. Ugh, I wanted to play Milon Secret Castle. Check it out.
Antes de que la expedición danesa emprendiera el largo viaje a Mocha, en el sur del país, los científicos...
your best friend leaves home, it may be because you're watching too much television. Learn to watch television sensibly.
Still sad today. Now let's talk about a couple commercials that really remind me of the 70s and being at my grandma's house during the summer when I was out of school for some reason. And this guy, he was hanging around the grocery store. I guess he was a grocery store manager. He was always watching those women folk. He didn't like the women. He's like, women, I don't like you because you're going to squeeze that Charmin. He was always mad someone was going to squeeze the Charmin toilet paper. Who cares? Who cares if they squeeze it? As long as they buy, as long as they ain't ripping the paper or anything to squeeze it, let them squeeze the Charmin. Let them squeeze the Charmin, mister. I thought it was the guy from I Love Lucy that worked at the bank. Well, not I Love Lucy. The Lucy Show. I don't know. There was I Love Lucy, the Lucy Show, Lucy. Oh, I don't know. So many of them. Remember when she worked at a bank, and I thought this was the guy working at the bank, but somebody told me it wasn't. It looked just like him to me. Mr. Whipple. Remember Mr. Whipple? Don't you squeeze my Charmin. Oh, I like to squeeze his nuts. Here, take a look.
That's him, Herman, the funny-looking one with the mustache.
I'll handle him. Hey, Whipple, you been giving the missus a tough time for squeezing Charmin bathroom tissue?
But we don't squeeze new Charmin in the store.
Yeah?
See, there's a sign.
A sign? Honey, there's a sign.
But, Herman, we can't resist. Charmin's so deep down, squeezably soft. And the soft fragrance is irresistible. Irresistible price, too.
Honey, the sign.
Everyone squeezes new Charmin. Here.
Does smell nice, huh? Feels soft. But you gotta resist it, honey. You gotta be strong like us guys. Right, Whipple? Oh, Whipple.
Please don't squeeze the Charmin.
New squeezably soft Charmin bathroom tissue from Procter & Gamble. Take it home and squeeze it.
Now here's another one from the 70s. This lady bothered me. She was so ugly. I ain't trying to judge her, but like in the 70s, I thought she was kind of creepy looking. And we're talking Nancy Walker here. Anybody remember Nancy Walker? I think she was on Rhoda, but she's probably best known by her other name, the Quicker Picker-Up Lady. Remember the Quicker Picker Lady? She would work at a diner or something. Somebody come in there and spill coffee, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, I've ruined your day. What you gonna do?" "Don't worry, I got the Quicker Picker-Upper." She rip it off. She always let you know half a sheet. All you need is half a sheet. And yeah, thanks. Today, that's why when I buy a roll of paper towels, they have that half sheet, and you always got to get 5 of them because if not, you get a little sheet like this, and you're like, that doesn't clean up shit. Oh, Nancy Walker was her name, and she was. She looked like Joey Behar's mom or something. She was, I don't know what she was ugly to me as a kid. Sorry. Nancy Walker, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But you were ugly to me as a kid. You were kind of creepy and scary. But you always, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Here, 1 ply. Oh, here she is.
Rosie, want to hear the latest? Agnes, want to try the greatest? Half a bounty? Bounty's the Quicker Picker-Upper. Half a sheet'll prove it. That's quick. No towel's quicker. Watch. Bounty against the next best brand. Bounty absorbs quicker and more than any other 2-ply towel. Well, that towel's had it. Yeah, but even wet, Bounty's the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty is the greatest. Half a sheet'll prove it.
Here's another one that really bugged me. That Asian that worked in the laundromat and had the ancient Chinese secret. She would come in and she was like, "How'd you get my clothes so washed? How did you get the mud stains out of my husband's tidy whities?" Ancient Chinese secret. And it wouldn't tell her, and then Rat would come out. And I don't know where, I guess it was his wife or his sister or something. I just called her Rat. She ratted him out every time I saw the commercial anyway. She would like, "How'd you get so clean?" Ancient Chinese secret. And then Rat would say, "Hey, do we need more Calgon?" And the white lady would say, "Oh, that's not a secret. That's Calgon. They sell that at Revco." Oh, hated this commercial. Check it out.
How do you get shirts so clean, Mr. Lee?
Ancient Chinese secret.
My husband's some hotshot. Here's his ancient Chinese secret. New improved Calgon. Calgon's 2 water softeners soften wash water so detergents clean better. In hardest water, Calgon helps detergents get laundry up to 30% cleaner. We need more Calgon. Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Calgon helps detergents get laundry up to 30% cleaner.
Now this one really, I hated this guy. I hated seeing this thing. It creeped me out. And that's the creepy ass don't give a hoot, just pollute owl. Remember him? He would just show up with kids playing, and the kids would start cleaning up trash whenever he showed up. Remember one time he was at a school looking through a window? Hated this thing. It was so creepy, and I couldn't have. I would be out somewhere and I see some trash on the ground and I would have PSD. I'd be like, oh my God, that owl's gonna show up and scream at me. Leave the kids alone. Let them be kids. Hire a trash man and pick that stuff up. Who's always looking out in the woods and stuff to make sure some kid doesn't drop a Jolly Rancher wrapper. Hey, you pick it up if you're so worried about it. Put it in a trash can. Don't make us. We're kids. We're trying to have fun. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Woodsy Owl. In order to try and stop pollution, we need more help. So, help Woodsy spread the word. Come on, never be a dirty bird. No matter where you go, you can let some people know to give a hoot, don't pollute. Never be a dirty bird. In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
How did I get through my childhood? I'm triggered here thinking about these commercials. You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't fast forward it. You couldn't even turn the channel because you had to get up and turn it. Anyway, that's a look at some commercials, mascots. I don't know what, just some commercials that really drove me crazy. Junkman, relax. It's just a commercial from the 70s. Why does it still make you angry? I don't know what it does, but it does. Oh, I didn't even get into that old lady who wanted to know where her beef was. Oh, maybe I'll do a part 2. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that encyclopedia kid. Smart encyclopedia. Oh, I could do a part 2. Please tell me if you want a part 2 or not. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below some commercials that drove you as crazy as me. And until the next video, thumb up so you like my content. Please subscribe to the channel and we'll talk again.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.